Welcome to the God Realm. We are the gods of anime. Now sit back and enjoy as we talk amongst ourselves about Japanese animation. While this seems like a podcast, it is not. This is a collection of various anime fans with different opinions and different tastes coming together to express those opinions and share those tastes with each other and with you. So please enjoy the Gods of Anime, God Realm, Talk Amongst Gods.
Welcome to the God Realm, Talks Amongst Gods. I'm one of your hosts, the Final Swordsman, Keeper of the Ultimate Attack, TheWon.
Yo, yes, Monkey FD in the house, people, and what's hollering?
Man back from the DBZ realm, the SS Lavar, Super Saiyan Lavar Williams.
Transform and roll out. This is PowerMaster Prime, PM Prime.
And this is the Will of Fire, TheShooter.
Motherfucker would go Naruto, would he? I knew something.
I would. Where did I was gonna go?
I'm just saying, plus KFD with One Piece, I knew somehow Naruto punk ass shit was gonna end up.
I could do One Piece too.
You should have been One Piece. That's what I'm saying.
Shit.
Well, my bad, y'all. Hey, y'all, welcome to God Realm, Talks Amongst Gods, and we're gonna talk about the winter season anime that just ended. Basically, in our first video on our channel, we're going to tell you about the shows we enjoyed this past season and talk about some of the highlights of the series and the season, and then also talk about the season finales of most of these shows. Some are still going on, but there are shows that totally have ended, and so we're going to look back and tell you about this great, and I mean great, anime season. I mean, we haven't had one that's good, in my opinion, in a long time, but it's been a real great year for anime, a lot of great shows, a lot of variety. And so we're just going to give you our input in this first video on what we thought was good and what we, just give you our experiences about it. So let's go with my man, the Pirate King himself, Monkey FD. Give me your show of the season, of last season.
Fuck, man, it's easy. Kill, baby. Oh, yes, baby. Kill, man. That's my favorite show of the season. And you want me to tell me why? Tell you guys why?
Just break it down, man. Come on, we talk about it.
Like, you want to give me the summary and everything? Or
yeah, go ahead. Let's let people know about our knowledge, our guard level. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well, Kill is about this girl, Riku Matui, and she's basically looking to find her father's killer, and she comes across this academy. What's the academy called?
Shit.
What was it called? I forgot.
Hey, hold up real quick. Let y'all know, people, even though we're called the gods of anime, doesn't mean we can speak Japanese fluently and pronounce the damn words, okay? So get ready for it. I'm gonna fuck up a whole bunch of words, so get ready.
What was it? Hanko some shit. I forgot what the fuck it was called,
H-Town.
Yeah, H-Town. Yeah, that's what it's called. And she finds that, and then, it just goes on. It goes from there, man. It goes from there. She meets basically the leader of the pack of the school, Satsuki Kurin, and this whole bunch of. And then she discovers this sailor uniform. It's called Sengetsu. Well, she named it Sengetsu, and basically it's a sailor uniform that could talk. He keeps talking to you. He's talking to her and shit. And there's this a bunch of action, conspiracy. This over the top shit, man. Like Trigger, man. They just know how to do it, man. It's like, and yeah. Anyone who wants to add to that? Joe.
Well,
you watched it too. So.
I'm gonna ask anybody else. What was Kill la Kill the best show this season? Anybody agree with that?
Not for me, because I didn't watch it.
Okay.
I know. I could tell by popularity level it was. It seemed like it. I mean, it was one of the most talked about. Besides, I guess you can't count Titans.
Right.
You can't. That was fall, I guess. So.
Yeah, that was like
Kill
that
Kill
was.
was the next one. Yeah, I agree with
Yeah,
that.
definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think overall fan appreciation. That's one they were really hyped about, and I believe it delivered to what the fans expected out of it. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and say it was the best show. My favorite show is not wasn't Kill la Kill, even though Kill la Kill is high on my list. I'm gonna say this about the show. I came in expecting one thing because it's from the creator of one of the best, like my top 5 animes all time. No, Tippin Topa Gurren Lagann. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Mighty
yeah,
Drill.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I came in. It came in on this high scale. It had to be A plus plus plus. Just to register in my just for me to register and respect it. And it started out on an action note, like 'cause I love like a weapon or like hand to hand fighting animes. All my favorite shows is about guys just throwing blows. I love those kind of animes. And so the action on it is everything that Gurren Lagann was for a mecha. It was there.
Okay.
The characters, by far, the baddest group of female characters I've ever seen in one time.
It's true.
Love them
Yeah.
all.
Yeah, all the characters are awesome.
Even the little sidekick girl.
Mako, even Mako.
Her little ass.
yeah, yeah.
The show wouldn't be the same without her being there, doing what she was doing.
Yes, true. She's jokes, yo. She's jokes.
You know, but overall, what kind of brought me back was the story, the ride the story takes you on. It was kind of like at a certain point you hit it, and it's like, what the hell's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like what's the big explanation? What's really happening? Is like, really? Like what the fuck that come from? You know what I'm saying? It's good. Okay, it keeps you interested, but at the same time, I came in expecting like a high school fighting anime type thing. People at high school, they all fight in other schools to the death. People getting their ass whooped. You know, this action, blood, all that cool stuff, and we got that. But then it, like I said, turned to this whole alien invasion, life fiber, clothes thing, and it's like, wait a minute, what the hell's going on?
I know it went crazy. Yeah, it went crazy. But I must say, like, Kill la Kill, the way it does things, man, it just doesn't kill her. That's how you describe it. It doesn't kill her. It does it in its own way, and it just does it like right to me. Like everything, like it's like, oh man. I don't want to spoil it for people. That's why. So I'm trying to hold back.
Well, you might spoil it for some of the other gods, but if you're listening to this now, that means you should have already at least watched it or been watching it. So fuck the folks who are watching this video. Okay, spoil it for them because that's their fault when I mess on the show. But you know, if you don't want to spoil it for the other god members here, I understand.
Man, I want to spoil for the god members, yo. I want to spoil for the god, but I'm gonna say like something happened in anime, and I'm just saying like this thing, like I'm like usually like I would like predict things were gonna happen in anime, and throughout the whole anime, I was probably pretty much like on the point with it, but the way they do it is like it just caught me off guard, yo. The way they do it, they do these little subtle things. I'm like, yo, I didn't expect that shit. Like it's crazy, man. Oh man, I love it. Every episode, I was having a joy in it. I was rewatching the episodes every week. I would watch it the week, like on Thursday, it comes out, and I would like the next day on Friday, I'll be watching it again. Saturday, maybe a third time. Sunday, maybe a fourth time. I was rewatching the episode and just having a blast and seeing things I missed, I didn't catch. You know, it's like, fucking love that show, man. It really is like. I have to put it on like one of my favorite animes of all time. I have to really put that on my list because it was a blast to watch.
Wow. Okay. Well, I'm saying, for me, I'm not gonna put it that high. And like I said, it's probably 2 or maybe 3 in my shows I watched this past season. But by far, the main thing I'll never forget about this show is it's the female characters, man. I mean, for me, I think all anime fans, mostly the anime guy fans, there's probably 2 types of female characters we like. We like the real, like, sweet, innocent, nice girl, the Hinata type characters. You know what I'm saying? The ones who are like real, like they ride or die chicks. You know what I'm saying? All they want to do is love you. You know what I'm saying? But for some reason we don't notice them. And then you like that strong bad bitch. And I don't mean I don't mean bitch in a disrespectful way. I mean just, you know what I'm saying? Bad
bitch.
Bad bitch.
Like
You know what I'm saying?
Integra Helsing.
You know what I'm saying? And this show, it had them like all in one thing. And every time you thought you saw the baddest one, someone else shows up. Like I said, the main character my lady, I thought she was sitting on her perch, man. I was like, damn, that woman bad. But then her mama shows up. And her mama,
whole mother,
her mama got that light. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that's what I'm saying, yo.
Her mama got that light, that rain, that light. You know, it's like, boy. You know, it's like, god damn.
Yo, that's one bad bitch. She's insane. She one cuckoo girl, man. But she, I gotta respect. She one of the best villains I've ever seen in an anime in a while. Like, she really is like, yeah, this girl's good, yo.
Yeah.
You good, man. I respect what you do, yo. I respect how you do your shit because you play your game very good, man. Like, shit. You know, she play her game really good. Like,
exactly, that's what I'm saying. So I mean, Kill la Kill is definitely one of the shows that got me really excited about anime again. Cause like I said, for a while I haven't been too much into anime. It's been, you know, I had to get through the whole, you know, vampire, you know, thing we were going through for a while. Where every show was a vampire show, and then we got into the whole kind of fan service thing for a while. And, you know, I was tired of that. And then we got lucky. There's been a couple of shows. You know, Attack on Titan. Want to give it some love. I mean, it was on during this time, but want to give it some love. It's one of the shows that brought anime back, made it the way it used to be.
Yeah.
This season right here, I mean, these new shows, these new ideas, they've been all pretty good in their own way.
Yeah.
So let's go with my man Super Saiyan Lavar real quick. Of all the shows you watched so far this past season, and that's still going on and just ended, what was your show that kept you saying, I gotta wait? When is next week coming? You know what I'm saying? When's the next episode?
Uh-oh.
Super, you there?
Leroy.
I had probably not. All right, then let's go to my man, the PowerMaster Prime himself.
Mm-hmm. This is gonna be difficult because there's one that I enjoyed the most. Just, man, I could not wait. It was like, oh shit, this episode's over. Like one of those shows where you're watching and you can't believe. It's like, it's done already? The credits are on. And it's like, you know, that's it?
Yeah.
And it's not in a bad way, that's it. It's a good, that's it. You know what I mean? It's because you want more. You always want more. And that was Ippo.
Oh,
Hajime no Ippo. Got you. Yep.
Rising. Because, you know, Ippo is Ippo.
Exactly.
And ever since I saw the first series, I always want more. It got a new challenger, 5 years ago? Maybe more now. And it's been a long time. I was once they announced this a couple months before they start airing, I was like, oh, I can't wait for that shit, you know. And this season, I don't know, I wouldn't call it slow in the middle or in the beginning with that first opponent, but it was good all the way through with some really high points. Now I know Joey had some. You always want to see Ippo, you know, like you're not too attached to Takamura.
Right.
But I love that beast because he's such an asshole, man. He's just a beast. That's all you can say about that guy.
Yeah.
Because you know, once he gets in that match and he gets into it, somebody's gonna get messed up.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I don't want to act like I'm hating on Takamura. I like the character himself. I like him when he's hanging with the boys. That's the Takamura I like. When he's hanging with the boys, pulling the pranks, just being a regular dude, you know, alpha male type dude. I like that Takamura. It's just that maybe after the main thing about this season of Ippo, why I wasn't really into his fight was they didn't really do a good job with the whole what was his name, Eagle?
Yeah, Eagle.
They didn't do a good job of really letting us know who this guy was. You know, I didn't hate this guy, and so I didn't really want him. I really want to see him lose.
I don't think you're supposed to hate that guy though.
Huh?
Oh, I don't think we're supposed to hate the guy.
Well, I'm just saying, you know, for me, I watch certain shows and I get into the characters, and there's certain matches I want to see, and then when there's certain fights happening, I get invested into where, like, okay, do I really want this guy? Like, if this guy lost, would I be upset? You know what I'm saying? Depending on the story, you know, because you never know how the writer want to kind of throw you a monkey wrench out there, change it up. You know what I'm saying? And so with this one, the Eagle character, I really never disliked him enough to where I feel like if Takamura, you know, I've been satisfied Takamura beat him. When Takamura whooped what was the dude name? I forgot his name. From
Hawk.
Hawk from the next Challenger season.
Mm-hmm.
When they were fighting, they did a great job letting you know this dude was a villain. This dude was an ass. You know, this dude sucked. At the same time, they did a good job to where even if he was an ass and everything, you really want to see this guy like show his full potential and really get a good fight. And so I really got more real invested in the overall matchup. And Takamura and Eagle, I just kind of like, okay, these two guys fighting and whatever, and like, whatever. I mean, especially coming off of the Ippo fight, with Ippo fighting his dude, the beef dude. You know what I'm saying? I can't think of his name, but
the beef dude,
the meat, the steak dude. You know what I'm saying? The tenderizer. You know what I'm saying? That dude. They did a great job to where you like Ippo whoop his motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? He's ready, and so I need that build to be that way. I need to get emotionally involved into it. Ippo's up there. It's not my favorite this season, but it's up there. But I think the main reason why was one the intro. The intro is not on point. Ippo has to have the right theme song. But for me to fully be invested in Ippo, really, I need that theme song, and it sucks because I got spoiled off of, I guess it was season 2. Or still season 2 of the first series, that theme song, that's the one. That's the one you listen to and you go run 4 miles. You know what I'm saying?
I think the dude who did the music for this show actually agrees with you too, because you know how usually in Ippo whenever shit's about to go down, when the final punch is gonna come, the theme song is supposed to come on.
Exactly.
But he was using the theme song from the first show.
Yeah.
And he was using new songs. He wasn't using the intros for this show. So that tells you something, because that intro is not a pump you up, get ready for this shit intro. You know
exactly.
what I mean?
Like it's going down, and I'm saying music. As anime fans, we all know a theme song can make or break a show. There's shows I've watched that are horrible, but the theme song was so good, I would keep on watching to hear the theme song. You know what I'm saying? And so the theme song wasn't what Ippo was not good for an Ippo show, and then once you got past the first part with Ippo, I kind of just didn't care. I mean, it's like, okay, I mean, if he's going to beat him, but I don't really care either way. Now, the last episodes, you seen those, right? You finished the whole season, right?
Yeah, I finished it.
Those last 4 episodes, the flashback, that's Ippo at his finest right there, boy.
Oh,
that's it right there, boy. I mean, if you ain't watched that yet, go watch that. Those two.
I haven't seen it myself here, so.
Okay, well, I won't spoil it, but that is 4 episodes flashback to his trainer's days when he was boxing and everything.
Yeah, World War II.
Yeah, and it's the whole the art of it. Like even the art got kind of better. Like it was drawn different, But the whole everything about it is just good, man. It's just like damn, like
every punch, man.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
No, but you still say something like. I never watched Ippo. I never watched the original anime, none of that. So, like, should I start off with this, or should I go back and watch the original anime?
Beginning.
Watch the original?
There's 2 shows that I feel if you're going to get into, you got to go back to the very beginning, no matter how old they look, whatever. You got to watch Ippo from the beginning, and you got to watch Initial D from the beginning. You gotta watch those 2 shows from the very beginning to really get the understanding of what's going on in this world, in this universe. And once you get it down and get the characters down and the flow of it, then you're good. But you gotta go to the beginning, because the beginning sets everything. The beginning, the first season, 2 seasons of the show, it just sets everything up, everything in motion to where by the next series shows up, you kind of the status quo, but it's still building on it. Like this one build a little bit on the new challenger. It built on it a little bit, but nowhere near the gap is nowhere near as big compared to the first season, the first series, and the second one. But you got to watch from the beginning though. You have to.
You can watch the 3rd season.
Okay.
But.
It's not as good, right?
Yeah, the investment isn't there because some of the things that the characters do, like Aoki, for example, that dude is just a joke. He's a clown.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you wouldn't get what he does in a couple of his fights in this season if you didn't know him beforehand.
Yeah.
So
okay,
it wouldn't have the same impact. Yeah. So when he does that move, I'm not going to spoil it because, oh man, when he does that move,
we
laugh. laugh.
Yo,
like, just dying
wait.
laughing, and then he does that move again, and you're like, ah! You know?
I'm just like trying to imagine the move in my head now, like because you're hyping me up now, like shit. I want to see that shit.
Well, Ippo, the beauty about Ippo is it's a sports anime like all other sports animes, but it's one of those rare shows where, I mean, yes, the fights have an anime style to it, but it has like a realistic, like real, like it's like you're watching real boxing, but real good. It's like you're watching an animated version of Rocky 3 and 4.
Okay, but so it's a sport anime, but it's more martial arts based.
Yeah,
it's a martial art. It's like it's a split between it's a martial arts anime and it's
action,
a sports anime. So
But the main thing, like I said, the fights themselves, is going to give you that anime vibe. It's going to give you the guy going to do a secret technique that's going to look kind of crazy, be all distorted or whatever, anime style. But at the same time, everything else is going to be like real boxing, the breathing, the movement, the punching, the all that stuff. So.
Yeah, but Joe, what about? Do you ever got into the manga or?
Man, I read this part of the manga. I kind of stopped. I mean, Ippo been going for a long damn time. That's why.
Yeah, so it's at 1,000.
Yeah,
it's at 1,000. Yeah,
keep on taking a break from it and catching up. And so it's one of the things where I kind of missed out on it very started. I started with the anime, and when there's an Ippo downtime, like no anime, I go back to the manga and try to read, and try to catch up what's happening next.
Okay.
But definitely, I wish I would have, but I didn't.
But I kind of feel like getting into the manga too. I don't mind it being 1,000 because when I get into them reading shit, I'll be like, fuck, I want more.
Yeah.
So I'm just going through them childhood like it's butter, like it's craft dinner, yo.
So PowerMaster, anything else you want to add to the Ippo experience?
Oh man, nothing more you could say. It's that shit was exciting, man. Like only Ippo, well, a couple other shows. Only Ippo gets me that emotionally invested in this shit. Where I'm just like, a dude is punching on a screen, and I feel like I'm punching with the.
Yeah.
That's a good feeling, yo. That's a good feeling. Like, Kill did that shit for me though this season. But I'm gonna say I love those feelings when animes do that shit. Like, you get like pumped up and shit. Like. One Piece does that for me and shit, like I just it's because it's a mixture of it, how they do it. It's the mixture of the combat, whatever's going on, with the music.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The music pumps you up and you get like yeah. I was like, oh man.
But also when the show's done a great job of really trying to tell you who this character you're watching is and how his world works. And when you really feel like it's like that place is real, that too, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, you watch the first series of Ippo and just see how this fool came up and his background story, and then why I say watch the series from the beginning, because there's a lot of characters that you see in the background of these shows who don't do anything, but these guys are really important, and so you need to go back and see why they're important, why they matter. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of characters that don't get no love right now. My man Miyata, my man Sendo.
Got some love.
Well, I mean, yeah, but a little bit of love, but he get more love than anybody else.
Yeah.
But Mashiba and Sendo, these guys, they matter to that universe, man, and you need to know who they are. So when you watch it, okay, that's old dude, you know what I'm saying? So that's what he says matter because he's this guy. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Yeah.
It's like One Piece reference, you know what I'm saying? It's like seeing Shanks show up, but you never watched the very first season of it. So you don't know why. Like, why the hell this dude with one arm is talking this noise? And we're supposed to believe he a G. Motherfucker, that's Shanks. That red-haired Shanks, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Respect the man, go back and watch it, And so you need to watch the first part of Ippo, man. But like I said, Ippo was high on my list too. But it wasn't. It's not the best. It was my favorite show this season, man. But let's go to Let's go to man Shooter. Shooter, I know you don't watch too many shows, but what have you been watching? And just
well, I did watch. I was constantly watching Toriko, but of course I was saddened to know that the anime was stopping for now. As far as we know, it's we don't really know exactly what I mean, it could be possibilities to come back, whatever, because the manga's still going. So that one literally just ended like less than a week ago.
Did it catch up, or they just kind of?
It was pretty caught up. It was very caught up actually. It was, I mean, it didn't pass it, but it was, it was very
They
caught
made
up.
their own ending. That's how caught up.
That's pretty much. Yeah, they had to pull one of those. They had to pull Inuyasha. You name it. What's it called?
Kenshin.
Kenshin.
Alchemists.
And what's his name with the guns? Trigun.
Okay. So, damn.
And it was like I said, it was getting really good, and especially in the manga. Because go ahead. What are you gonna ask me?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you. Is it coming back or?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know, but I wanted to. And Tony, and that's the thing. This is one I know we fight a lot on the podcast, but this is one anime I actually got Tony into.
Yeah, he did.
I actually got Tony into this, but it's very reminiscent to Fist of the North Star, and I think that's what Tony likes most about it. But it's the thing about this anime was that it starts out, and I mean, whether you call it slow or whatever you want to call it,
slow.
But it just kind of, Tony calls it slow. I'll call it goofy. That's how I call it's hard for me to take it seriously. It's like, okay, they're just getting ingredients and blah blah blah. But the next thing I know, I see, I see these monstrous powers, and and this guy and that guy, and you know what I'm saying. And then it actually, the story starts developing, and even Toriko, you know what I'm saying. You can. I mean, you may not be fully invested in him, but you start seeing where he came from.
Mm-hmm.
And then even Komatsu, even though he's a crybaby, you start seeing where he comes from. and then that's the other thing. And then you start seeing not only where they come from, you see their development, and then Tony and I talked about it all the time. You start figuring out, it's like, okay, something's about to go down, and sure enough, it did in the manga, but they didn't put it in the anime. and so with that being said, that's why I say I hope they come back, because even if they don't, I mean, I know that they probably wouldn't cover that part again, that fight again, but at least go and elaborate on the development of Komatsu. And so that was my favorite though. And I will say I definitely do want to get, I actually do want to get into Kill la Kill. I was just waiting for the end so I could just watch it all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so like that. And I'm definitely that was one of my favorites right there.
In Toriko fans, they want it to be remade already.
Yeah. Oh,
people are crazy already.
Well, it's and we'll see, but they shouldn't have teased us like they did.
True.
With the four beasts and what I'm saying, where they finally showed blood, and they finally showed something, and then with fight, that was like the most that they really broke it right there. The only time it was unedited was what the first OVA, I think, right?
Yeah.
And it wasn't really bloody, but they showed him, cutting up the alligator thing, the crocodile thing.
Yeah.
And that was it. I mean, and that was back. That's been 3 years ago. So it's like they did this. I wouldn't mind I'm game for anything right now. I ain't gonna lie. But at the same time, at least if they just pick up, I'll be satisfied if they just at least pick up where they left off. You know what I'm saying? Or where it's it's really going to, where it matters. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's how I feel about that. But yeah, it was. Yeah. It really started. When it started to pick up. It's one of the, because One Piece is I'll say kind of like that. But the only reason why I like One Piece so much, because I like pirate stuff anyways. So it's like to me, it's like looking at a story. You know what I mean? And watching just reading the story and be like, oh, okay, so blah blah blah, and then it's just like boom, everything starts coming together. So yeah.
Yo, what? Well, nah, man. I'm gonna talk about that. Let's move on. Because
go ahead, man. I mean,
really,
whatever show you watching, we could get some love, man.
Yeah.
I figured just take a moment to talk about some of the current shows that are the ongoing series. If you're still watching it, okay. I personally haven't watched the One Piece anime in a while. I read the manga every week, but I haven't watched the anime in a while. But I do know where the anime is at, and so definitely let's get some One Piece. One of the three kings currently. Give him some love.
Yo, you see. This is the thing with One Piece, yo. Give kind of one of the big three shonen. Yo, it shouldn't be put in the same categories with them other two, motherfucker. Like that shit has its own place,
right?
That's its own place on badasses. Okay, you get fuck them other two shows over there because them two, I don't like they do some shit like Fuck them too. So One Piece, yeah, that's the shit, yo. That's the Iliad of anime right there. The Iliad, the Odyssey, the real shit, man. It's just like big adventures keeps going.
They tried so hard to make Toriko one of the big four, I guess.
Yeah.
Like just piggybacking off of One Piece and later on Dragon Ball and shit.
But it wasn't being financially. Yeah, it wasn't. And then you said you think because of the movie flop and that didn't help at all either.
No.
Yeah,
I think that was kind of too forced, man. I don't know.
Movie.
It should
have waited some. Yeah, they should at least wait, especially with where the story is going now. That's what makes me mad. It's like, man, come on. You know what I mean? It's like it's like you playing a game and the power and you didn't save and the power goes out. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like, I mean, of course you got to start over, but even then, I don't want them to start over. But it's like, come on, man.
Yeah. So let me talk about this because it wasn't the top for me. It probably wasn't the top for you guys either.
Okay.
But it deserves to be mentioned, and that is Gundam Build Fighters. This show. Where did this fucking show come from? It doesn't deserve to be as good as it is. I don't understand.
Greatest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell? Especially when the one was talking about it. Yeah. I was like, this sounds like G.
Yeah.
You know? Like, I'm not prepared for G-ness in my Gundam right now. But then he's talking about it, just like, you know what? I'm going to give it a shot.
Yeah, and then I did the same too.
Yeah, and you watch it and it's just, man, this is like a love letter to me. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Exactly.
And it's so enjoyable. It's not like heavy like Gundam shows usually are. Politics, death, retarded characters, crazy psycho bitches.
Yeah, basically it's Blade, but with Gundam. That's what it is.
But don't. I don't know if you say it like that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say it like that.
Nah, I wouldn't say it like
that. Nah, I'll say it like that. But it's better though. It's better. It's better though. Like I say it like that though, but it's better. It's not. Don't just take it like, okay, Blade is this and no. If you hated Blade now, you probably won't like this even more. Okay, this shit is this how it's done with the.
It's
like, you know. Well, I mean, it's the next level. This what the Gundam fights, and then this the characters. They're just like how they are. They're just like.
It's refreshing.
Well, I mean,
they're refreshing. They're good characters. They're not no pussy ass, bullshit ass characters. They're good characters. You know.
I'm trying to say. It feel like a shonen version of a Gundam series.
Yeah.
You know, it kind of had that same kind of thing. You know, building, getting stronger, countering new guys stronger than you, beat them. Overcome him, etc., etc. It had the whole tournament set up. You know, everybody come to the tournament, ultimate goal thing. So it felt like a shonen series based on a Gundam franchise. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
And yeah, I totally agree with you. I mean,
okay. Go you know what I should best describe? Yeah, like Gundam Build Fight is like, okay, you take Blade, you take Gundam, and you take like some awesome sport anime, and you combine all this shit together.
Yeah.
That's what that is like. Yeah, I think that's the best way to describe it.
Yeah, I don't know what. I mean, I can see that. I mean,
yeah.
You know, I don't think it was technical enough to cover the sport aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, in the beginning, the middle, it was, but then kind of end, they kind of got lazy. You know, the same attack to beat every guy, bull crap. You know, the shining knuckle thing, which I got kind of tired of. That kind of lost some points with it for me. But you know,
I'm still watching it though, so I don't know. Like, you finished it, yo. So
yeah. But I'm saying it has the same feel as the route. Just that, you know, most sports animes, there's always that little bit of realism in them, you know, within the fantasy part of it. You know, no matter what, it's still gonna be the foundation will be based on the real thing. You know, and this Gundam Build Fighter is like they never got too technical with it. It's basically this is the thing they do, they play it, this is what it is. They don't really tell you how it works too much. The techniques of the Gundam, the way they fight is really not really elaborate. You know, they had their own special attacks, that kind of stuff. So it was like, you know, on a crest on the top of, like, you know, going to get it's like real on the very top of being real technical.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, then again, how technical can you possibly get? You know, how they getting these attacks out of just building a Gundam? Like, what are they doing? Building?
Yeah.
What are they putting inside the damn thing? You know
That's what I'm saying though. There's episodes where they did that. You know, like they give you a little bit. You know, at the very beginning, because I won't spoil anything for my man Monkey FD. The very beginning with the girl with the bear.
Well, I'm at,
Yeah, the bear. Yeah.
You know, well, I was at episode 7. Okay, so
okay, well, shit, man, you real early.
Yeah, I'm real early. Yeah, like I was saying.
You know, but it's little things that happen when you see it. It's like, okay, that's why that happened during this fight because he did this beforehand. You know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff. I mean, they could really just took this to a whole other level because it's so much. You know, because the real aspect of it is models that they're building, they're modifying to make them do certain things. So they really could have went real deep with it. But I guess being only 26 episodes, they figured they could only do so much. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It should have been longer, but then. I guess if they don't make it longer, they had to pace it a lot different. You know, they want to get the.
Maybe they might do another season. Maybe.
Well, there's
the story's done, man.
Yeah, there's another Gundam series coming out this fall, a brand new one. So
what is it? What is it called?
It's based on the original universe.
Okay.
You know.
So is it going to be like a war theme kind of thing? Like
yeah, it seemed like it. It's going to be traditional Gundam. You know,
traditional
thing. You know.
Cool.
Thing, you know.
We'll see if it's the shit.
Well, I'm gonna watch it because I mean, this Gundam Build Fighter has brought me back into the love of Gundam. You know, I've been a long time Gundam fan. You know, for a while got lost because don't want to mention these shows, but it brought me down. And this show brought me back enough so much that I even bought models. You know, look forward to that video soon on this channel, people. I bought some models. I'm gonna try to put them together, and you know, it's cool. But I went and bought toys, y'all.
Yo,
this show, it did its job as advertisement, man.
Yo, you had to bring up the other show, man, because yo, they fucked the dream up. The dream, man. Yo, I still want to know what happened next, still, yo. So they can fix the dream, man. They fucked up the dream, man. I don't even understand what.
Dream
they
crushed.
fucked the dream, man.
See this show.
They fucked the dream up, man.
The way this show, I'm gonna say, out of all the shows I watched this year. This show had my favorite last episode.
Well, Gundam Build
Fighter. When you watch when you finally watch the last episode, you're gonna leave it feeling like satisfied. You know, everything they kind of gave you throughout the series kind of come to a head and everything, and you just feel real good.
That's hard to do. That's hard to do.
Yeah,
that's hard to do. Not many animes do that shit.
Yeah, it's action packed. It's a lot of things get taken care of. A lot of little things happen. It's like you just feel real good. Like, man, okay, you know, like I didn't waste 12 or 26 weeks watching this show. You know what I'm saying? You leave it feeling like good. Like, man, I hope they make a movie of this or a sequel or something, or OVA. I want to see these people again. You know what I'm saying? So it did a good. It had the best ending out of all the shows that I watched this past season.
All right,
man.
Is that your favorite?
No. Build Fighter is still not my favorite though.
Shit, what is your favorite? Y'all want to know?
I'm about to go. I assume my man Super Saiyan Lavar is missing right now, probably taking care of real life things. So I'll go, man. But before I get to my favorite, I just want to give some honorable mentions because like I said, I'm a longtime anime fan and kind of took a break because I felt anime was just kind of this point where it was just like this a joke of itself. You know what I'm saying? Too much fan service, too much cliches, too much trends, and this season, got a lot of variety of shows covering all kind of genres and styles and everything, and they all been like good or at least interesting. And so my honorable mentions of shows I watched, I want to talk about them before I give you my overall favorite show. The show that really I watch every episode, and it's like, man, dude, I can't wait till the next episode happens. You know what I'm saying? But honorable mentions, which by far I know it's going to be on Toonami soon, or maybe next year. This show is like your cliche, typical what anime fans like. It has it written all over it.
Noragami.
But Noragami is the show. It just has that typical, like, I don't say cliche, but that typical mainstream anime where people type vibe to it.
Yeah, people don't love that shit. Yeah, that's like Adult Swim shit right there. Yeah.
Mainstream.
Yeah.
It has an interesting story, concept, nice art, funny characters, likable characters, and it passed the test. It has by far the best theme song this season. The theme song is hot. The theme song is hot. When they walk in the circle and everything, you know, and that be happening.
Oh Lord, that got him started.
That song is hot, boy. That song is hot. That's it. That's hot, man. And so, you know, Origami. Definitely, I really enjoyed the show. I hate there's only like 12 episodes. It kind of like the Mega's still going on, so I guess they kind of want to test the water to see what's up. I don't know if it's coming back or not, but it's pretty much that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's kind of pissed me off with that. It's like this shit should still be going.
Yeah,
it felt like it was one of those anime that advertises the manga, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, but I might start reading the manga because of the anime because that shit was good. Like I want to see what happens next. You know what I'm saying? So,
exactly.
Yeah.
And then another honorable mention is a show called Nobugan. And this show is just random. It is a random show. The concept is just random. It's people who have genetic makeup of like a historic characters. And somehow the DNA of these past characters give them power to fight these aliens who've been trying to invade the Earth for like centuries or whatever. And so the concept is like totally just like what the hell, like what are you spoken to come up with this idea? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The character is a girl. I don't want to say reincarnation, but she has like the genetic makeup of Nobunaga. You know, There's a guy who has the DNA makeup of Jack the Ripper. You know, Einstein, Isaac Newton, Gandhi, all these people, but they have powers. Like the chick is a reincarnation or whatever of Nobunaga, but she carried this big ass gun, big ass arm cannon, like Galvatron or something. You know what I'm saying? And she busts caps, and so it's action, it's slashing. It makes no sense. Like I mean, it's weird, but it's interesting enough to get me to keep watching. So I've been watching that. Next. Another honorable mention is a show that pretty much should be called Gundam, generic Gundam.
Yeah.
But it's Buddy Complex. This show is basically a retelling of Gundam Seed, but done with like generic, material. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's like comparing GoBot to Transformers. You know what I'm saying? One is that top grade stuff, the other was that bootleg stuff. This is like
it's like Power Rangers and what's that other shit? Power Rangers and
VR Troopers.
VR Troopers, yeah.
VR
Troopers, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, it's a generic Gundam show, but it does the Gundam formula right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's basically a good Gundam show, but just generic. You don't got no cool looking mechs. You don't got no good, interesting, cool characters. But the story is pretty solid. You know, the characters are pretty. Their delivery and everything is pretty interesting. And everything. It's a solid show. Nothing special, but not horrible at all, and definitely better than some of the past Gundam shows we've seen, except until Build Fighter showed up. So it's worth watching. Another show I've been watching, same kind of thing as Nobunaga the Fool, and this is one of those shows where they take like real people and kind of put them in a whole nother like scenario. In this one, you have Nobunaga, but he's chilling out with Joan of Arc, and they're fighting against Julius Caesar. On this planet with mechs. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
The concept is just crazy.
Yeah, that's all over the place.
But it works.
It works, though.
Yeah, in University End, it works. It's interesting. A lot of drama going on. People getting killed, getting capped, all kind of stuff. It's not great. It's not excellent, but it's interesting. So,
how is it possible that 2 shows in one season is about Nobunaga?
Exactly.
But totally different.
The hell?
Exactly.
But they're totally different, right?
Totally.
Yeah.
Nobunaga he was a very respected general.
Totally different.
Yeah.
Totally different.
It's crazy.
Nobugun, the art style is real. I don't want to say bad, but it don't look good. It's not really appealing. I'm like, it's like watching first season Digimon art. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I'm telling. It's like watching that. It's like watching Pokemon art. The art is not spectacular at all. Where Nobunaga the Fool has great. It has that. It's that mixture of CGI animation. So it's real good looking. Nobunaga the Fool is real good looking. It's like it's CGI. It's animated CGI, kind of like watching Samurai 7 or something. It's that kind of style. So the art style is totally different. The whole Noble Gun is action and humor, and Nobunaga the Fool is straight up like drama serious. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, assassinate this dude, kill this guy, fight for the territory type stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like I said, the same kind of concept. Take these famous characters throughout time and history and put them in a different kind of scenario. So it works for each other. What else I watched? Of course, like I said, Kill la Kill is high up there with me. Evo definitely up there with me. Another sports show, Ace of Diamond of Ace, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Baseball show. I'm really into that. I like sports animes,
Yeah, I gotta start that one. Yeah.
Now I like sports animes, and it's a good show. It passes the time. You know what I'm saying? It's not spectacular, but it's a fun show.
Is it over the top baseball or is it realistic?
It's more right now. It's more realistic.
Okay.
No crazy type.
I want crazy baseball.
I do too, but it's not that. It's not on the eye shield level of sports animes. It's different. It's kind of different.
Okay.
Now, this is my 1A anime of the year. My second favorite one. My second favorite anime of the year is sports anime. Kiriko no Basketball.
Cool.
That one.
Generation of Miracles. That's the shit. That's the shit, man.
Isn't it still going though?
It's still going on.
Okay.
Luckily. It's still going on.
Okay.
I believe. Well, I think they actually might be taking a break because it kind of ends like a season finale. But then the manga's still a little bit ahead, and they could start animating that second part. So it might be a season 3. But right now, I think it's taking a little break. I'm not quite sure though. It hasn't shown up. If it shows up this week, I know for sure. But as of right now, there's no sign of it showing up. But Generation of Miracles, Kiriko Basketball, that's the shit, man. I'm telling you, if the manga keeps going after this story, in my opinion, from my point of view, it could be the best sports anime of all time.
Shit.
And that's saying a lot because there's some good sports animes out there. You know what I'm saying? But it just has everything that a sports anime needs. It has the technical aspect of the anime. The basketball on this anime is better than watching a live NBA event. You're going to see better basketball on this show than you're going to see in the Final Four this weekend. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be that much better. I mean, it's the way it's drawn, the way they present it, the flow of the animation is just great. And then you got these cast of characters, these dudes. Now, I know the show is kind of, they want to get the female audience everything because everybody's overly attractive. Even an ugly guy is like a 7. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those shows. But at the same time, if you're a dude watching it, this guy being a pretty pimp doesn't. You know what I'm saying? It don't affect you. You know what I'm saying? Like there's shows in the past, I couldn't watch it all because I knew what they were trying to do, and it just pissed me off. It's like, man, I ain't watching this shit. Sayuki, for example, you know what I'm saying? It was all about the guys being pretty for the girls. Girls love that show. I couldn't stand Sayuki.
What anime?
Sayuki.
Sayuki.
It's basically the retelling of Monkey King.
Oh, really? That was a bit shonen.
Oh yeah.
But
no.
It was more of a girl show, hot guys together doing stuff. Forget it didn't get me involved. You know what I'm saying? But this Kiriko Basketball with these dudes, man, like I said, they all pretty in their own way. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, they all G's in their own way. And you watch the show and you watch them play head to head in the basketball games, and it's like the story says that these guys, the good guys, are supposed to win. But there's like no bad guys. Even the bad guys you like. You know what I'm saying? Like even the team full of bad guys, you like, man, I hope those fools win the match. It's just the characters and just the basketball aspect of it is just top notch. And that alone, and like I said, great theme song too. But those two aspects more than anything kept this as my second favorite show. But my first favorite show, which surprised me because it wasn't show. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me get another shout out because I almost forgot. Honorable mention, and it's my man Super Saiyan Lavar got me hip to this series. But Magi, the Kingdom of Magic, the second season of Magi, the Labyrinth. That's the current shonen going on, and if they keep going with the story, like the manga, they keep doing it, it has potential to take one of those spots once Bleach and Naruto ends.
Yeah.
The show is that it could be that good because main thing, it has these good characters, and also it has characters we haven't seen before in at least my opinion, anime. You know what I'm saying? This show is based more on like a Egyptian, Arabian type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Those kind of characters. You know, this show is basically like an anime version of the Arabian Nights stories. You know what I'm saying? You got Sinbad and Aladdin, Alibaba, and the 40 Thieves, all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? You got these kind of characters. So you don't see that too much in animes. And then also it's a shonen style, so it still has a whole power up, building of powers and levels and things like that. And it has a huge cast of characters, all with their own kind of, you know, the cool character, the sorry character, you know, the typical cliche stuff, shonen stuff. But it's the concept of it is real clever, and it's been real good. You know, it's been real good. And that show, just the second season of that show, The Kingdom of Magic, just ended. Right now, I've been reading the manga, and I believe it's getting close to catching up. So I think they're gonna take a break from that. You know, I hope take a break and come back later. But I hope they continue because the show, it has potential to be the show next to One Piece, you know, at least as the show, you know, not in the same realm of One Piece. You know what I'm saying? If One Piece got
I know what you mean.
If it has a sidekick, it could be one of the sidekicks. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, it shouldn't be too hard because there ain't no Bleach right now. Anime. I mean, I know there's still the manga, but if it comes to anime, I can see it happening.
Yeah, but see, I don't even consider Bleach or New Really even a sidekick to man.
But I'm saying,
you know what I'm saying?
They're good.
Yeah, they're like, you know what I mean? They're alright and shit, but One Piece, man.
Exactly. I'm saying this, that Manga right now is better than Bleach and Naruto. And I know they're on their last leg, but right now it's better than those shows. You know, I mean, well, at least by sure better than Bleach. That garbage.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
that hard garbage. You know, that hard garbage. You know what I'm saying? But it has, you know, and then there's other shows going on that I don't really want to mention. I mean, I don't watch Hunter x Hunter, so I don't know how good it is. As a show, my man, Super Saiyan's watching, and then I would never, ever, ever in my life glaze my eyes on a show called Fairy Tail. Can't do it.
Fuck you, man, y'all.
Don't do it.
Yeah, that's my shit right there, y'all. I don't know what you, but he be hated right there. But it's all right though.
You know what I'm saying?
It's all right.
I never put that in the shonen, juggernaut, or whatever you want to call it.
I actually would. Me personally, I would though. But like, that's just me, y'all. Like,
So
what's your favorite, man?
Okay, my favorite show, and this is a show that I got to give a shout out to Super Saiyan. Are you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
All right, cool. Well, hold on. Well, hell, hold on, quick. I'll let you do it because I feel my favorite show could be the same as yours. What is the one show that really made you say anime is back this season? Now you watch a lot.
I'm enjoying two shows. Kuriko's basketball, of course.
We covered a lot. Okay, so Kuriko was my 1A, but there's a show in my opinion that's better than that. And
Pedal.
So, what was your favorite overall? It might be the same, but I think it is.
Man, it's the pedal, man.
The motherfucker.
See, I knew it.
Pedal, boy.
It's the pedal.
The Yoshi.
That biking jump.
Boy, you better ask somebody.
Yeah, I'm saying. We just gotta pronounce this real quick. I gotta give it its love. The Yaoshi. What? Yao Amusha pedal.
Yep.
Yao Mushi pedal.
Yeah.
Pedal.
Yes.
Yao Mushi
pedal. It's
I know what you're talking about.
Bicycle riding.
Cycles,
cycling.
It's cycling.
Yep.
And if you've watched Eye Shield, you kind of get that same feeling when you watch the show.
Yeah, because the art style like Eye Shield, definitely kind of exaggerated looking characters, kind of weird looking. How can you have a guy in Japan with green hair? You know what I'm saying? Type. But man, it's just one of those shows that you
could die that shit, man.
I'm just saying, this one dude looks like a white boy from France. Hair to his butt. You know what I'm saying? Skinny and thin. He should be a Frenchman, but no, he like Glass Joe. but no, he's Japanese. You know what I'm saying? It's the art style is that kind of crazy, that kind of unorthodox. But Yashimushi Pedal is just one of those shows, man, that once you start watching it, you just start liking it, and as you keep watching it, it just starts getting like more, just better and better, and then it start hitting you with this pimp stuff, and the pimp stuff be so good, and you just can't help but like just like fall in love with the show, man. I mean, it don't do one thing better than any other show. Like the basketball in Kuroko is better than the cycling in this anime. You know, on a technical aspect. Ippo has more. Ippo, Kuroko, they have maybe more likable characters than this show do. I mean, more interesting characters than this show do. But something about this show, just the way it all comes together, man, it's just perfect. It's flawless. And when they finally show you the potential of the show, the pimpness of the show, then you know you got something. You know what I'm saying? Like you watch it and think, okay, this is gonna be a good show to watch. I'm gonna keep on watching because at least it's entertaining, it's fun. And then all of a sudden, it kind of show you its power level. Like, motherfucker, I'm Super Saiyan 2. Really, you just don't know. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like hitting you with it, and you're like, damn, really? And then it hit you again with something else. So it's, this show will fool you by the cover, like how it looks. You look at it, it's like, man, I ain't gonna waste my time. But you're missing out if you're not watching the pedal. It's still going on. It's 39 episodes for this season, and it is my favorite show of this season. It's my favorite show. It surpassed my Gundam Love. It surpassed the Ippo, which I know is quality. It surpassed the Kuroko, which is excellent. It surpassed the new hit Kill la Kill. It's just a good show, man. You can't help but watch it and just be smiling.
Yep.
And also, it's one of those shows how all these characters and you do not hate any of them.
Yeah.
And that's rare. I mean, watch a show. There's always that one guy like, man, why the hell are you on the show? What's your purpose? Everybody in the show have a purpose, and you like what they do. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, but I can't really express more how the show. Like I said, I was surprised because my man Super Saiyan told me about it. He watched maybe a couple episodes. Hey man, watch this show, man. He said it's about bicycle riding and everything, and this dude is this little nerdy dude who go to school trying to join a club, but he want to join an anime club. He's an anime fan, so he want to join an anime club, but there's no anime fans at his school, and so they can't form a club, and so he kind of out of nowhere gets thrown into this whole bicycle club thing, and from there it turns out that you find out he actually have a gift of riding bicycles because he's been riding his bicycle to school all these years on these old school granny mama bicycles, you know what I'm saying, with the carriage and everything. And so he's been doing this basic bicycle riding naturally, and his natural ability gives him, I won't say pro cyclist level of skill, but puts him up there. And then it comes to the whole competitive side. Once he realized he's good at it, and he realized that he has a dream of maybe being good at it, it takes that shonen thing, you know what I'm saying? You watch the guy get stronger, you want to see him get better, and bring other guys who are stronger and everything, and they're riding techniques and stuff. They're bringing the pimp guy with the abs and the chest. What's the peg name? Frank and what? Andy, Frankie and Andy. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, but that's actually a good plot, like a plot start beginning, like where you put it, because it's like if you're the viewer, right?
Yeah.
You're not expecting so much from it, right?
Exactly.
And it's just like the character, man. He wants to go into this anime club.
Yeah.
So you were looking for like this shonen, like I guess like some action shit, whatever. And you're expecting something better than this.
Yeah.
And then you watch, I'm like, oh shit, this is awesome. Just like the character, he going into the the bicycle club. He's like, oh shit, this is fun. I'm kicking ass.
Exactly.
It's like
the character. Yeah. It's like honestly, you actually want him to be in an anime club at the very beginning. At least I did. I watched it like, man, fool. I'd rather watch you be in an anime club than you riding bicycles. I mean, the idea of you riding bicycles at the beginning is not really attractive to me. Like, man, I don't care about riding bicycles. I don't care about that shit. So the idea that maybe he could be a guy who want to get in an anime club and kind of get, and kind of just do a role, I'm more interested in that because I'm a big fan of Genshiken, an anime about anime group. And so I really was into that part of it. And then, like you said, he kind of found out the guys around him realized that he has like this hidden talent and everything, and they kind of want to push him to do this, and he finally want to, he's just I guess you can say nerdy guy, whatever, who's kind of to himself. Don't have too many friends. He started forming these relationships with these people and having these bonds, and he kind of like, man, this is my. This guy set me for who I am, and I want to be there for him and everything. So you kind of get that whole thing going on, and then as you watch, the whole competitive side of it. You know what I'm saying? All these guys got these backstories of being losers or whatever, and they want to achieve a goal, and and it's a good show, man.
Yeah. It's a very good show.
Yeah. It's a good show.
Think about this entire video that we're doing right now.
Yeah.
Look at the variety that we got here.
Yeah.
We were talking about a show about building Gundam models and then fighting them. We talk about a show about bicycle riding, boxing,
right?
A show like Toriko where you're eating and fighting.
Yeah.
A show with female lead characters, and it wasn't really about them, getting butt naked or anything. I mean, they got butt naked, they transform, but it wasn't one of those shows like what's that one show that was kind of popular back for a while? High School of the Dead or some bull crap.
It makes sense. It makes sense. The Ichi makes sense in it. It's like it's all into the plot line and everything. It makes sense.
Exactly.
It makes sense. And and I think that's the best when Ichi makes sense. When they use the Ichi and it makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that, you could kind of like, okay, I respect that.
Yeah. Exactly.
Now, personally, I really mind the Ichi when it don't make sense because I don't really give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's just me. But it's like it's better when it makes sense.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's better.
Exactly.
But my point is that only anime could give you this kind of shit.
Yeah.
Like,
without
anything.
doubt.
Like the new season we saw. Oh, there's a volleyball anime coming out. What?
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly. I'm actually interested in looking at it just because of this pedal, everything else. Like, man, the anime this season the variety of it has actually been so good that I actually want to watch some other shows, see what else is going on.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Which I gotta ask, did anybody talk about Log Horizon?
No.
Nah. We talked about Kill la Kill though. That's my favorite pick of this season, man. Kill la Kill, yo. That's just me though.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about Hunter x Hunter?
No, we didn't talk about that.
No.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, man.
Go ahead. We didn't hear about that because I look at that show and I want to see if I want to watch it now, but I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, those characters look kind of weird,
Well, in a traditional, Hunter x Hunter is, most of y'all know, is a real old school manga.
Yeah, it is. I heard of it, but I never.
Yeah. The first time the anime series came out, it was a rush job, and it didn't really follow the manga to the T, and so it kind of fizzled out. But this time, they actually followed the manga pretty much to the T, and it's that old school era storytelling, from them old school manga styles, and it's a good classic. How do I describe this show? If you watch the Dragon Ball Z's or what's some of the other, A Flame of Rekkas.
Yo, let me ask you a question. Is it like Power Stone?
No, it's not like Power Stone.
Not like Power Stone. Okay.
Well, it's the same creator as Yu Yu Hakusho. I know that.
Yeah, but in a tradition of all those old school shows like that, it's about the character's growth and development from a character starts off with potential, but has to experience suffering, loss, and all of those quality things to build up, and the story develops, and a group of characters get together, kind of like Yu Yu Hakusho, or like I said, Flame of Rekka, those old school fighting animes like that, and you see the progression of the storyline where all of their paths are intertwined with each other for various reasons, but they all still wind up working together to try to achieve the common goal. But the thing I like about Hunter x Hunter is it's one of the first animes I've seen in a long time that it doesn't pull any punches. It actually follows what Joe and I called the concept back in the days, the G code. You don't get those Ichigo power-ups that you see in Bleach, or them all of a sudden those Naruto power-ups out of nowhere. If a character's stronger,
oh yeah, those are out of nowhere. Yeah.
Stronger. And you pretty much you die or you run away. Hunter x Hunter it's very much like a One Piece where it's unforgiving as far as power levels. You screw up and you attack somebody you shouldn't, you dead.
Yo, man. Yo, you brought up the One Piece again, man. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, right?
It kind of gives me that One Piece feel, too, to be honest with you. but it's a great show. It's actually, it's hard for me to place Hunter x Hunter because it's just one of those shows that the longer you watch it, the more it grows on you, the more you start to see the characters develop. It has it has everything that a good anime needs, you know. Characters with potential villains, characters you hate, you know, characters that are bitches, you know. It has everything you'd want in a good anime, man.
Okay.
All right. So give us a lowdown on Log Horizon, man. Because like I've seen people comment and said it's by far the best MMO anime created, and now we only have three total JoJo I know of. You have, of course, the high end of the spectrum, the Hack Doc Science series, and then you have the low end of the spectrum, the Sword Online series.
Yeah.
So you know.
Okay, man.
So
Sword Art Online. I'm probably one of the few fools that actually enjoyed it, and I'm gonna tell you why. Anime was so bad for so long. Sword Art Online was the first halfway decent anime in a long time that made you think there was hope. So that's the only reason I kind of like Sword Art Online. But to compare it, Log Horizon is one of those shows where you're constantly trying to figure out what's going on. It has a different angle, a different approach than what I've seen from that.
It's a thriller. It's like a thriller.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty good. I mean, I place it right there in the middle. It doesn't have that dot hack feel to it to me. It's not on that level, but I'd say it's just below that.
All right.
all right.
At least does things better than Sword Art. That's
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Well, see, I always knew I got the vibes from that show, so I never even watched that. Yo, I'm like,
yeah, you got it. So
I'm like, yo, this show is probably whack. Yo, like, yeah, this show, man, and it looked like it was, yo. So, shit, yo. I mean, are you done, SS Lavar? You got more? But I got some I want to mention myself.
Let's see. Man, I watched so much anime this season, man. Y'all probably covered most of it, man, but those are probably the only ones that I figured no one would cover.
Hey, what about that wrestling anime with the girl?
Oh,
that shit! I didn't continue watching that shit. That shit, man. Yo, you see, I forgot what that anime is called. I watched like the first episode, but it's like that shit. That shit should have been some funny comedy shit in there, but no, they have to be all serious.
See,
and the main character is the main character is like she wanna know never give up bitches, but she didn't get slapped the fuck out. Like get the fuck out of my it's like oh man, it's like I want comedy. That's what I wanted, but nah, fuck that shit, man.
Well, see, when I saw it, I was thinking it was gonna be like Airmaster. I don't know how many of y'all saw Airmaster, but I was expecting it to be like that because it's the art style. It looks just like Airmaster.
Yeah.
What's Airmaster about? Like what?
Senkai D Ichiban.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I watched it. I ain't gonna lie. I watched it all. I mean, there's been the past. I guess it's season before, or can I continue to the winter season? There've been 3 female anime shows that kind of I was kind of worried about because I didn't know what to expect. I haven't watched anime. I haven't watched anime in a while in this new style. In the old school style, the whole, fan service, everything was done. It was done, I don't want to say more tasteful, but it was done in a way, it was just done better, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? And then we got to a point where basically everybody's just butt naked. It's no tease anymore.
Oh man,
it's no tease anymore. And so I was really worried about these shows. So it already ended, but I caught up on the freezing and watched the second season of it and everything. And that show, the drama and the action of it, made up for some of the nakedness, even though it was done more tasteful than, let's say, what was the one show? What was the show I kept on talking about?
The Mackie shit. What is it
called?
Mackie?
Well, no, I'll go to that in a minute. Queen's Blade. It's done.
Oh, Queen's Blade. No, but Queen's Blade is just itchy. But freezing is not really. Because I read a manga. I don't know about vibration the second season, and because I didn't watch. I only watched the first episode, the first 2 episodes. Because I continue reading the manga and I draw the manga.
Yeah.
I just you see, freezing about like this nudity, but it's just you got some this badass bitches, man. I'm just saying, like, they just do some shit, and it's like when they get to down to the fighting and shit, it's just like, man, you just love it, man. I enjoy every moment of it because it's like you have people, their limbs getting chopped off, man. It's like sometimes like in the manga right now, you got people getting eaten, yo. I'm just that fucked up, okay? People getting eaten.
Yeah, but I'm saying though, I'm just saying the fan service was done more tasteful in freezing into freezing vibrations compared to, let's say, Queen's Blade. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's all. I couldn't realize that. And then even Sekai D Ichiban, the wrestling show, it had opportunity to be real, just out there with it. But even it was kind of done. I mean, yeah, you had the crazy kind of poses and crazy kind of body slam positions. They had the girls in, crotch shots, that kind of stuff. But still, it was still done in a kind of tasteful way, dealing with the subject matter.
Okay.
But then you have a show that I'm ashamed to say I watched, and I actually enjoyed. I actually enjoyed it because it was at least old school. It was one of those shows where this is what it's gonna be about. This is what it is. So we ain't pulling no punches. And it's that goddamn Magenki. And that damn show, especially season 2, they just didn't give a damn.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They didn't give a damn. It was like, hey, we know young boys watching this. We know dudes who ain't got girlfriends hard up on a Saturday night, lonely, ain't need something to watch. Here you go. Here you go.
Oh shit,
and
yo!
I'm telling you, every episode will have you just, almost, like I say, it brings you back to old school when you're younger, watching anime and you're watching these shows like Tichimuyo or whatever, and you're watching these shows and like, fool, what the hell are you doing? You got these bitches on your jock. What's up? Holla at them. You know what I'm saying? It brings you back to that kind of vibe. But it feels awkward now because most of us are older now. In my case, I'm an older dude, married and everything. So I should have these kind of thoughts and everything. But at the same time, it's one of the things where like, fool, come on now, old girl just begging for it. Give it to her. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Or something happens where old dude is trying to get something going on and then some bullshit happens. Like, oh, come on now. He was there. You know what I'm saying? He was in it. And then all of a sudden the police show up or something. So but Genki, it served its purpose, but it was an entertaining show. It was funny and everything, but it was straight up just, boobs and everything else, just for horny little boys. You know what I'm saying? That was what it was about. And then, Ichiban tried to be a serious show, and I appreciate that. Even though I believe now they're like shorts of it, like specials, like 3-4 minute shorts of it.
Yeah, I think so.
I watched maybe 1 or 2 of those, and those just straight up like, hey, what we thought the other show was going to be. I mean, girls getting slammed and nipples falling out the damn clothes and stuff. They don't give a damn. And that little special. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a damn. So yeah.
Yeah, but I just wanted that show to be more. It should have had more comedy to me. I find comedy. Maybe I don't know. Maybe a little more. I don't know. I only saw the first episode, but maybe a little bit more action to it. A little more serious, a little gritty-ish.
Yeah.
Gritty to it, but I don't know, man. That shit is. Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, my another honorable mention would be, and it's finished, 24 episodes, and that's Golden Time.
Okay, man, tell us about the show, man. You've been talking about a lot, and I didn't understand.
Okay, Golden Time. It's in a college setting, so university. They're going to law school and shit. It's about this dude named Tada Banry. Yeah.
Yup. Mm-hmm.
Okay, Tada Banry is he goes to school, he meets this guy, and then this shit goes down. Okay, but basically, Tanner Bannon, he got into like this accident and shit, right? And basically, he has amnesia. Okay, so he has amnesia. He's basically living a new life in a way, if and then eventually he gets his girlfriend, and that's Coco.
Okay.
And I'm telling Coco, okay, she's not Yandy or anything, like she's like crazy psycho bitch, but this girl is like, she's one of them girlfriends, man. If you had she's a handful, man. She's a handful. Like she a little crazy. I don't know how this guy, what he likes about this girl, but it's like you could understand because of his condition, and like even even throughout the show, she even gets better as a character. You start to like her more. I don't know what the fuck is. At the beginning, I say, like, I hated this bitch, and then throughout the progression, I'm like, yeah, I like this character. And then there's other characters. There's Coco's friend there. Like he's this guy, and he's a cool character. And there's like this film girl. She's another cool character. And there's other guy whose name is 2DQ. Basically, because he likes he likes them anime girls and chicks and stuff. He's a otaku type of character. So man, it's like one of those shows where it's this good slice of life romance comedy, and it's just like it has good character development and there's great characters, and like I enjoyed it. I mean, I like the show, and it was a good ride, man. It was a good ride.
It's a good show. It really is.
Yeah, it's a good show. This how they do it is well done. This is like, yeah.
What would you? What do it remind you of?
What it remind me of? Shit.
If you like that Tenchi style, love story, it kind of has that Tenchi element to it.
You see, I don't really watch these type of animes, to be honest. I really don't. It's very rare when I watch a slice of life anime. It's very rare. So when I'm saying it's good, then it's good. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's not your type of if slice of life is not your cup of tea, then yeah, watch this shit. You might actually enjoy it. And another show too I kind of like too. And this show I just love it because of the art style. This how it's animated. It's a Nisekoi. Okay. Now I don't know how much people like Nisekoi. If you guys like it, but I just love the art style. And it basically is about this boy. He is in high school and basically has this locket, right? And he made a promise to this girl, like when he was a childhood, in his childhood, that he was gonna marry her. Okay. Basically, he has the locket, and some girl has the key. Okay. And basically, his family, his grandfather's a Yakuza, so he has a Yakuza, upbringing, and half Japanese. And you probably see she's the girl with like the blonde hair. If people seen the art, like I don't know, like the posters and shit online and stuff. But that's the other good one too. And I just like the character is good. It's funny, and it has good art style.
All right. Well,
Yeah, that's it.
well, shoot, people. I hope y'all enjoyed this first video on the Gods of Anime YouTube channel. We hope to come to you again with more discussions on various animes, different topics for animes, covering everything: manga, animes, the merchandise, music, whatever, J-pop, and hope to have more variety of gods with us, covering old school, new school, and everything in between, y'all. So if you listen to this whole video, we appreciate it. Please, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're into anime and want to hear our point of view on it. And for the Gods Realm, Talk Amongst the Gods on the G.O.A. Gods of Anime YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. Peace.
You don't lose your way.